What builds strength? What builds character? What builds real, unshakable fortitude? It's not comfort. It's not ease. It's the fall. It's the pain. It's walking straight through the darkness and still choosing to reach for the light. Because listen, this matters. It is always at the darkest moment that it finally begins to dawn. Life will hit you hard, not when you're ready, not when you're prepared. It will catch you on your blind side, out of nowhere. Things you never saw coming, knocking the wind out of you. And in that moment, you're going to want to quit. Shift. Inner voice intensifies. Let me tell you what happens at your lowest point. That's when the enemy gets louder. You're not going to make it. This isn't going to work. Why even try? This is too hard. Just quit. And the world will agree with that voice. It'll tell you if you're under pressure, if you feel undervalued, if life feels heavy, isolated, dark. That's your sign to stop. But it not. That is the exact place you're supposed to keep going. You will go through hard times. That's not a possibility. That's a guarantee. So the real question is, what keeps you moving when everything says stop? If you know your why, you can survive almost any how. So ask yourself, what are your reasons? What drives you? Write them down. 5 reasons, minimum. Why do you deserve this life? What will it give you? What makes you different? Because when the dark days come, and they will, you pull that list out and you remind yourself who you are. Build rising energy. You have to work on yourself daily. Feed your mind. Talk to yourself with power, with conviction. Because life doesn't warn you before it hits. But if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. When bad news comes, it doesn't break you because you're already built. Even in your worst moments, your failures, your mistakes, you've got to stay long enough to receive the 2 things they bring, a lesson and a blessing, every single time. I love the sun, but nothing grows because of sunshine alone. You need rain. Rain grows flowers. Rain strengthens trees. So stop seeing the rain in your life as something bad. That dirt people throw on you, that pressure, that struggle, that's fertilizer. If you want to become something, you're going to have to get dirty. Because that weight, it teaches you how to push through. You are not built for a smooth life. Get that out of your head. Nobody is coming to hand you success. Nothing is guaranteed to be easy. If you step out and chase something real, it's going to get hard. Really hard. Turn. Deep realization. Everything you're going through right now is preparing you for what you asked for. So stop fighting the process. You might not understand it now, but on the other side, you will. So pull yourself together, because life is not done with you. If it was, you wouldn't wake up. Your darkest moments. That's where your greatest ideas are born. That's where you're rebuilt. Because it's in the process, when nobody knows your name, that you become unstoppable. The deeper the process, the greater the reward. So make a decision. I will not quit. I will not give in. I will not surrender. You have to see it before it exists. You have to believe in what you cannot touch. Because if you don't believe it, you will never create it. But when you do believe, you move differently. You fight differently. You stay longer. You push harder. You're tired. Be tired, but don't stop. If it's hard, good. Let it be hard. Because the only thing that matters is how you respond. Intensity spike. Nothing will stop you unless you let it. Do whatever it takes. Adjust, adapt, evolve. You've been knocked down, but you are not destroyed. Don't you ever quit, because I never said it would be easy. But with mental toughness, you can get it done. People lose that fire. Life beats it out of them. Pain, disappointment, failure. And they start to believe, this is it. I can't. But that's a lie. Life will punch you again and again and again. You'll be told you're not enough. Your faith will be tested. There will be moments. You don't know how you're going to make it, but you say, I don't know how, but I will. Life is hard. That's the game. If you don't fight for it, you don't love it. Too many people live on contracts. If it gets hard, I quit. If it's uncomfortable, I walk away. But winners, they operate on covenant. No retreat, no surrender. Because when you go all in, people feel it. That level, it's not skill, it's will. At some point, life will test you. No one is coming to save you. You save you. Build the peaks, fear will try to control you. But faith doesn't need proof. Faith doesn't count the odds. Faith just says, it will happen. You are your advantage. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for validation. Nobody owes you your dream. You take it. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. What matters is this. Where are you going? What are you becoming? See it, feel it, live it before it happens. Because if you just hold on just one more day, breakthrough is closer than you think. Final climax. When everything in you is empty, when you've got nothing left, that's the moment. One more try, one more step, one more push. Because if you quit, you lose, guaranteed. But if you keep going, you just might win everything. Push through the pain, push through the doubt, push through the fear. You are building strength. Storms don't last. Pain doesn't last. But the person you become through it, that lasts forever. So stand up, fight, crawl if you have to, bleed if you must. But don't you dare stop, because on the other side of that pain is everything you asked for. Subscribe to the channel and give a like if you enjoyed this video.